right now.
A lot of y'all getting ready to say, oh, that's not true, and he could have changed the thumbnail. That's why I got something for y'all ass. Let me show y'all something. This attorney right here, Timothy D. Jaffet, this is his Facebook. You see the screenshot. Go type this shit in yourself. Go type in Timothy D. Jaffet and go to his post. This attorney says that that George Floyd didn't die on the 25th. You know why? Because he was dead 3 years before. Do you know why this attorney says that? Because he fucking represented him. He represented him. Now let's read for quote what he said. Okay. Now this is from this attorney's Facebook, but someone on Reddit took the time to type it out. And I'm gonna read what they typed word for word on Reddit because clearly you can see it's more clear. So Timothy D. Jaffet, attorney at law. I was George Floyd's lawyer. Dumbasses can't even pick a good fake dead guy. So you might say, Pharaoh, why is this important? He says that George Floyd died 3 years before the 25th. Why is this important? Now we understand why Obama posted George Floyd 3 fucking years ago. So they used the alias of a nigga that was already dead to stage a fake racially profiled police murder on a black man. Okay, don't believe me? Let's get to reading. What did this is an attorney. This is an attorney. Let's read. Now is the time to get mad. Now is the time to approach your leaders and ask them how much more before they stand up and fight for us. I have never mentioned anything but facts, witnessed with my own eyes. This is a fucking attorney talking. This attorney then went on to say, I saw the vacant tents set up around the hospitals for the sick that never came. I watched the businesses close due to a hoax. I saw bodies removed from homes that were too afraid to go to the hospital because of quarantine. I saw our leaders shred the Constitution that elected them. Now I saw a black man who I played college football against allegedly killed on camera 30 years ago. But guess what? They messed up. That's not the same guy. I remember this guy, and he died a few years ago right here in Corpus Christi. I was his lawyer. Dumbasses can't even pick a good fake guy. So let me just read this part again for you dummies. I was his lawyer. Dumbasses can't even pick a good dead fake guy. I mean, a good fake dead guy. Can you say exposed? But let's keep reading. So what I'm telling you is that the man they claim who died in Minneapolis at the hands of the police did not die there. That man died in Corpus Christi, Texas, in Christus Spahn Memorial ICU with me as his guardian ad litem, and he is buried at the Pappas Cemetery in Flower Bluff. His sister flew down here from Minnesota saying she was going to give him a proper burial, but she never came back officially. Though since then, that body could have been removed. Nobody keeps too much of an account of the cemetery anyhow. So now what are we going to do about this? Back when he played, it was Texas A&I. It was it was the original junior college for kids who played. For kids who couldn't get into the major schools. This guy this guy and John Bailey played together. I played for Abilene Christian University as a walk-on. I was not good and didn't last a few cuts each year. My freshman year, we played them in Abilene. Johnny Bailey single-handedly beat us on 2 toss sweeps and a punt return. Sadly, he abruptly passed after a stellar year with the Chicago Bears. However, the name of the man they are using who died, he died here in Corpus Christi 3 years ago. He did play for Texas A&I, and he did live on the streets here, and he did die here. However, he didn't die in Minnesota. To top it off, I was his court-appointed guardian ad litem before he passed at Spahn Memorial. Before he died, me and him talked about the game with Johnny Bailey and Abilene Christian in Texas A&I in 1989. So could it be that Obama posted him 3 years ago because he actually did die 3 years ago? Because we know that the cop that killed him wasn't a cop. Because we want to talk about this GoFundMe that raised damn near $14 million and is being supported by all of these celebrities who we know are Freemasons. But with that being said, I want to just highlight this. Anything that Al Sharpton is a part of, you should already look at suspect. So if you was out there, banging with Al Sharpton, and you was out there messing with Al Sharpton, you're done. So I believe that all celebrities and politicians that, that gathered around to honor George Floyd, we should all be investigating them because we know this shit was a hoax. Now, if you don't believe me, you got celebrities, right? Like Kendall Jenner, okay? And now she want to get in on it. Black Lives Matter. Now, this is Photoshop. How do we know it's Photoshop? If you zoom in on this shit, there is no shadow of the sign. Look, here's the original. Still no shadow. Still no shadow. Look, you see the shadow of the cameraman taking the picture, and she got her hands up. But she not even really holding the sign. Look, there is no fucking shadow of the sign.
Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Shout out Matlock Soap for bringing this to my attention. She said, Riz, it was a YouTube channel that did a video and they show all the distortions and shape-shifting of the so-called fake people that are running this operation right here. I'm not going to give any names, but you could just see. Okay. Let me get myself together real quick. Okay. You can pretty much see what's going on, where it's from. Got it off YouTube. We'll zoom in on some of the faces. Empty cedar. Dead eyes. See no future. Moving down the line. Here we start to shape shift and distort. And we have chakra symbolism in the back, folks. We have lips with the rainbow in the back. I'll zoom in on that right fast. Then I'll go in on this entity here, just on the face, and we're going to break down and show you. There we go. Nice and clear. You see the weird looking face. Double set eyes. This is what Chris Archer, Destruction by Design, used to do. Strange looking neck. Looks like a lizard. This man's arm is coming around. This is his hand. We're going to zoom in on that, and I'm going to show you that that's some type of creature or entity. And then we zoom out. She's wearing the colors that are Masonic, the black and white. And right here, she has an entity that's attached to her hair. You see her hair is dark right here. And then all of a sudden it gets light right here. Like these are highlights or blonde streaks. But I'm going to show you it's the face of an entity, a living being that's attached to these folks. Follow my pen. Let's let the focus catch up. Here's the shape of the head. Here's the eye, glowing. Not a polka dot behind her shirt. And the other eye glowing. You see the mouth. Clear to see. I'm going to zoom in to show you the detail on the face. From my experience and from what I've been seeing, a lot of these entities are blended into the hair, the clothes. Like a lot of people say, it's like some type of cloaking technology, shape shifting. And then we'll slide over to this entity. And you see his mouth is all distorted. Looks like fangs coming out. The glasses is big time distorted. The head. Then if we zoom in, this is like some type of green indentation on top of the head. There we are. Gotta pull the light down. I don't understand why this video is even coming out like this, folks. But you clearly can see the indentation and this giant bone. Look at the face. I'm just here to show you, folks. Okay? Move on to the next. Start back with this guy. You see what he's holding up. Just look at his face, folks. You tell me if that's if that's normal. Or are these creatures playing with your mind, making people believe anything? All you gotta do is put it on TV, people will believe it. Can't explain that. Can't tell me that's the camera acting crazy. Because if that was the case, why is this guy's face not distorted? He's sitting right behind this character. His face is not distorted. But these people here, I mean, just understand something, folks. Look at this guy's face. He knows what's going on. You see him? He's looking down at the monitor. He can see them. Look at his face. He's like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, wow. Look at his expression. Moving forward, like I said, this guy's face is not distorted. But then we go right next to him. His face changed again. Okay? Like I said, skin color don't matter. It's creatures out here, folks. This is not Earth. This is the hell realm. And these are all demonic entities that are hiding themselves. They've been doing it for a long time. This is not new.
This time, you must stay home. Only be outside for food, for health reasons, for exercise, or if you're an essential key worker. Please follow the government rules at this time. You must stay home. Only be outside for food, for health reasons, for exercise, or if you're an essential key worker. Please follow the government rules at this time. You must stay home. Only be outside for food, for health reasons, for exercise, or if you're an essential key worker.